YouTubers, what is up? This is CDMangaka, and today I'm bringing you Capture the Flag on Afghan, but I'm going to talk about something that's been on my mind for quite some time, just something I've been fiddling around with on my little stick. God, that sounds like some sort of horrible euphemism for masturbation, but moving on, 20 seconds in, already one euphemism out. Cool, alright, we got another 10 minutes to go. Oh god. This is going to be pretty nasty. One little quilp, I noticed them. I'm addicted to stopping power. I like cold-blooded, but I don't like how long it takes to drop my enemies when I don't have my stopping power on. It takes so long, I'm not used to it. I mean, back in the day on the, when I was just doing deathmatch and every class of cold-blooded, I was so used to the extra build, but now that I've been using stopping power, I mean, it's hard to keep on aiming people, I mean, stopping power is an addictive perk. When, if you get on it, it's hard to get off because it benefits you so much. And I messed up a couple games because of my addiction to stopping power, and so I'm debating whether or not I should just run cold-blooded on my classes again, or just keep up the stopping power. I'll debate that later, but anyways, I'm thinking about other guns to use as well. I'll probably bop out some of the weaker assault rifles just for the hell of it, but I do like a lot of my guns. Although the TAR 21 has been a little weird for me lately. I mean, I do enjoy the recoil, but it's just like it's screwing me over for whatever reason. It's not giving me the headshots I like and want and so desire, and so I don't know, I might stop using the TAR for quite some time, put that on hiatus, and use something like the M4A1, maybe the ACR instead. And I'm gonna try and get you some different gameplay with different guns. But that's some offshoot stuff. Now the main topic I want to talk about is my own couple bits of advice for getting a nuke. If I'm bringing up this, there must be some sort of radiation spill in this game, and there is. It takes me. This is my 8th nuke that you get this gameplay footage. This is the first time I've ever nuked a map twice, and by that I mean, I've nuked Afghan once before on deathmatch, but this is the first time I've ever got a nuke on a map for a second time, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And this is also the first time, my first nuke in a Capture the Flag game, and my first nuke that I achieved while in a full party, so this is a kind of a special nuke. Although it's also probably one of my more pathetic nukes, like, how did I get that? Like, I can't believe I got that. That's bullshit. But either way, right here I'm trying to get a Gorbit, our flag runner, to stay on the hill and give me some action, because I'm hoping people will chase the flag down, but it's not working out. So I am camping my ass off hard. I got a nice big tent here, and I just want people, some baby buffalo to come on in. I need some fur for the winter, something like that. I think I tell Gorbit to go here, but now I'm going to try and avoid the obvious tips for getting a nuke. I mean, like, that everybody has hit on before, machinima commentators, lowbrow commentators, just things that have already been touched on. I'm going to try and avoid that stuff. Like, I'm not going to say, well, the thing you're going to want is a Harrier and then a chopper gun, and then you just want to kind of kill people until you get the nuke and camp your asshole somewhere. Now, I'm going to try and avoid that. Just some of my own interpersonal stuff that I find that help me out, aside from the obvious. Okay, so let's begin, use a setup that you're comfortable with. That's a good one, but getting a nuke is all about, to me, it's all about right time, right place. You need the right kind of players, which are generally inexperienced, but in my opinion, you don't generally need inexperienced players in order to get a nuke. You just need players who your playing style can totally decimate. Because, there are guys, you ever run into a game where you go up against a dude, and for whatever reason, his tactics just seem to be beating the shit out of you? And it's just something that beats you entirely, you do great, but this one guy keeps messing you up. And, he's good at his tactic, and his tactic counters yours, and I hope it's not a noob tube tactic, you know what I mean? Trying to find this guy. But, so, what you definitely want to do is just I would also recommend running in a full party, just because, callouts will help you, it'll be a little more easier. And you definitely don't want to, get all hyperventilating about, okay, I'm gonna get the nuke. Just take it one step at a time, one kill at a time. That's all you need. That's all you need to think about. All right, just kind of forget about it. Just rack up kills, and then when the Harry comes in, like, okay, time to be a bit more defensive or something like that. So you definitely don't want to overact getting the nuke. All right, what else is there? Don't stay in one place too long. I think my mistake here is I hang out in this area too long, and they're coming through the caves. I think I get killed here in 2 seconds. I'm not too sure. I know I die in the first round, and I have to rebuild my kill streak, and it takes me the entire rest of the round. I see the smoke here. I see this guy running through. I try to get him, but I lose sight of him. I do clean him up. I think actually right here. Yeah, I'm sitting on 6 kills. You definitely do want to get in a place though where there's a good amount of action. Here I'm like, damn it. You do definitely want to be in an area where there's a decent amount of traffic flow. You don't want to be sitting there in an area where there's like absolutely no one around. I mean, you just want to have somewhere where people do come. So defensive captured flag is good. Now the lobby. Now, how do you find like kind of the right lobby that you're looking for? Well, best thing is you should say play lobbies. You know, I mean, and don't necessarily, you know, like you don't want to go into a lobby and have the nuke equipped on. You know, cause thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get a nuke off, you know, the random lobby, and it turns out you're facing Wings of Redemption, Woody's Gamertag, Onslaught, and then you just get your ass beat and you're wasting a nuke. Because basically, the bottom line, if you're gonna run a nuke, you better get that damn thing, because it takes a lot of effort to get just to harry up just on your own power, at least in my opinion, with my level of low skill, or something like that. Here, I should have been killed, but this guy just sucked balls. That was a lack of experience on his part. I think we have our AC-130 up, but it's just, you know, go into a lobby, run your typical kill streak setup, okay? Run your typical kill streak setup, you know, like 5, 7, 9. And if you're finding you're getting those like every life and you're just destroying people, you're winning a buttload of gunfights, then if you do it again, about 2 times, play with the same lobby 2 times, and if you can decimate them consistently, then throw on your nuke, okay? Now, hopefully you don't make people leave as you're trying to go for it, though. And in Capture the Flag, when I play with my party, we have a tendency to make people leave. Namely if they're randoms, but we do... Not really full parties, because full parties mean it's just a good time. I do enjoy the challenge. Anyways, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, because I mean, if you go up against the full party, drop the nuke. Just don't even. You're better off running some lower kill streaks and just, you know, just playing hard for the win. Don't expect to get the big stuff. But randoms, you definitely want to lobby randoms. You definitely want to get the feel for how the lobby works, what kind of tactics work, and then, you know, put on the nuke when you finally fill them out. This was like our 3rd, 4th game with this lobby, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to put on the nuke and go for this thing. Now let's see, keep in mind where the spawns are. And I mean, you know, and if you're just finding that you're not getting those kill streaks, you know, I mean, if you're doing good against a lobby, but you find that you don't feel like you can get a nuke, ideally, you know, like there's a couple games where you mess up a couple times, you might want to just hold it off. Also, another good tip, go for maps that you're comfortable with. Franco has been having a hard time getting nuke because every time Derail pops up, he tries to get it, but he doesn't get it. He gets buzz killed. He doesn't get this. Enemy shoots down the air support. And that's another important reason why you should screen test a lobby, quote unquote. You know, just play with them a couple times, see what they do. Because if they're shooting down air support, you know, like, it's been out for 2 seconds and it's already gone, kiss your nuke goodbye. Don't even go with this lobby, because you're in a lobby of tryhards, and all it takes is 2 guys with the stinger to ruin up your nuke. But I mean, if they're a little more, if they're a bit more tedious when it comes to taking down air support, then you might be able to get away with it, you know. But again, it takes about 2 games being able to chart their overall behavior. So again, just 2 games with them, get your, you know, see how they react, see how they act, and then you'll be able to figure them out and be able to kind of decimate them a bit. I'm trying to think right now. Maps that you're comfortable with, and know some good places on the maps to hold up. You know, like right here, I'm trying to control the sniper hill, but they're hardly going through it. I mean, these guys are tending more like to the middle of the map or ADOM probably. So I believe I jumped down onto that tail that AC-130 because there's just nothing going on up here, and I said, okay, I got 2 minutes to do this. You know, I mean, I gotta push up because you will have to be aggressive at one point or another. You know, like defensive midfielding will hardly get you nuke. Meanwhile, more aggressive midfielding will. So, I mean, right here, I'm just outside their spawn. They're going to be in the poppy field spawn back there. So I can just get to a good point where I can watch an entranceway that's, you know, densely populated. I'll get my kills. It's all just about then applying your... I think once you've figured out how a lobby works and you get a map that's comfortable, from there it's just figure out where they're spawning, think about what they're trying to do, just use your knowledge of map knowledge, your skills with your gun and whatnot, and see if you can just wrangle in that little sucker. So right here is moment of truth. I get my Harriers, and I think my team is making them spawn over by the canyon over there. I have a tendency to be throwing my flashbang, my stuns, you know, when I empty out a clip. It's a bad habit. It occasionally gets me killed. Right here, though, I'm desperate for a nuke. I know if I hold off too long, that my chopper gunner will last until the game's over, and I won't be able to call it in. So I had to call it in with my Harriers up, because we had about a minute to go. This is a really rushed nuke. Alright, and the chopper gunner was like, okay, getting kills. You know, they destroy my Harrier. Luckily, he doesn't take out my chopper gunner. Looking for him, holding fire. They're spawning. And if Capture the Flag, it's nice. If you can just kill people as they spawn, I mean, you get 10 seconds of breathing time instead of constantly having to look for guys. So very easy to do. I'm like, how close are you getting in? Frank was like, how close are you getting the nuke? How close are you getting? Come on, I just got it. I got it. Like, okay, now get out of it. Call it in. I can't. I'm in the bloody chopper. Like, let him shoot out. No one's trying to. You know, there's like no ammo limit, I think, on the chopper gunner. I'm just trying to. I'm like, you know, I'm just letting him shoot me. I'm just like, kill me, you bastard. And then right here, just boom, barely get out of it, call it right in. That was way lucky on my part. That was way lucky. So anyways, that's some advice for you on how to get a nuke. I probably should have sat down and written some stuff up, but I did address a couple points that I want to address. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you were able to pull out some of the new knowledge I just gave you. I don't know if maybe people have addressed it, but again, just study the lobby, figure out how they do it, get comfortable in it, kill streaks. It's typical. I mean, just go for it, man. All right. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a standard nuke setup by CDMangaka on Afghan. Later.